Because now they simplified the question and said, what makes you different from other men? What makes you stand out? He's just saying, I'm me, but who's you? We don't know you. What are you talking about? Let's get back to this boy. Why did you pop your balloon? Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction video. I'm gonna try and shout in this video because I don't have my microphone with me. For some reason, I left it back at home. So I'm just hoping that you guys are gonna hear me speak, but I am gonna try and shout. So like I said, this is another reaction video. I'm just hoping this video is not gonna buffer because I'm trying to download it, but it's taking way too long. And I'm trying to shoot this video right now because I have a meeting in about 50 minutes. So I'm hoping there's gonna be enough time for me to shoot and finish. And then I'll probably, today is a Tuesday, I'll probably edit, hopefully today still, and then upload tomorrow, hopefully. I just hope it's gonna happen like that. So without wasting any time, let's get straight to the video. Today we are reacting to this video, Pop the Balloon of Find Love. It is episode 42, I think. So like I said, these are very long videos, so I'm just gonna react to little snippets in that video. I do ask someone to look for the most interesting parts in an episode and then I react to that. So without wasting any time, let's get straight to it.
4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Ooh, okay. Okay, my next question is, during disagreements with your partner or your spouse, how do you guys handle them and how do you like to solve them?
I like that question.
Okay, start there, come back. All right. During disagreements, how do you handle them and how do you like to come back?
What's your name again?
You can if you want.
Samson, 28. I'm a big communication guy, so like I like to communicate like right away. I'll let you get your space. You know, you could talk it out in the group chat with your homegirls. I'll talk it out with my homeboys. Like, yo, she's tripping, he's tripping, blah blah. And then we can come together, talk about it, see what's up, and then have a plan from there.
Okay.
I love the fact that he said he doesn't mind a girl who chats with her girls, just try and get a taste of the water of what the friends say. I mean, I do that with my friends. Sometimes I know that there are certain things that you can't really tell your friends. I don't know what those things are. It's just that you can't literally tell your friends everything, especially when it comes to arguments with your special somebody. Because the thing is, if you're gonna tell your friends every little wrong thing or every little bad thing that your person does, they're not gonna like him very much. And if they don't like him very much, they're not gonna have good things to say about him, and then they're gonna start thinking that or believing that this person is not good for you. And sometimes you argue with your person and things are not really as bad as they seem to be at that moment. So I feel like, yes, there are certain things that are big enough and you're just like, gosh, I don't know what to do with this. I really wish that I could get an opinion from my friends and just ask them, am I the wrong one here? What's happening? How can I fix this and stuff like that? But like, not every little argument that you have with your person is worth you running to your friends and telling them that. But I love the fact that this guy knows that these things happen and he understands it and he doesn't have a problem with that. So I really like that answer. Do I think it's good enough for the question? I think this girl was looking for something deeper. If I would ask that question of, if you get into an argument, how would you solve it? I would definitely look for something deeper than that. But maybe this guy is not thinking that deep, you know what I mean? He's just taking it, I don't want to say taking it lightly because that sounds negative, but like he's probably not thinking that deep. I would be happy with the answer. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I think I'd be happy with the answer. That's what I think right now. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, over here.
So I like to give people space because I think that gives you enough time to reflect on what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just give you the space, and when it's time for us to come back and speak, hopefully we can come to an agreement and see where it goes.
I love that answer. I love the fact that he says he will give you space, but then come back and talk about it. There's something called, I don't know if I can remember now, this person, this marriage therapist that I watch a lot on YouTube, she was talking about something called avoidance style or something like that. But basically this is the type of person that when you avoids arguments, avoids conflict, they would go to the point of whenever you guys have an argument, that person literally just leaves that argument and never comes back to it. Like never comes back to say, okay, we were fighting earlier, can we talk now because now we are not, our emotions are not high and. So I love the fact that he says, if I need to give you space, I'm gonna give you space because that's always the best idea. Sometimes we say and do things out of anger, out of feeling some type of emotion that we might regret later. So giving each other space, if you feel like you really need to, is a good idea. But come back and talk about it. Don't act like nothing happens because that's not going to help. That means you didn't resolve the issues. If you're just going to say, you know what, let's just leave it at this. There's no point talking about this, let's just leave it. It's going to come back because you guys didn't resolve the issue, you know what I mean? You guys didn't tackle the issue. So I love it when people say, if I need to give you space, I'm going to give you space. But later on, we are going to come back and we're going to talk about this because you need to. You need to talk things through. You can't just avoid it and think that it's going to disappear. It's not going to disappear. So I like that answer. That's what I meant when I said, the first guy, I think that this girl was looking for something deeper. So this is the type of answer that I would expect someone to give me when I ask that type of question. I'm looking for how you would deal with this, deal with it in a way that is healthy, if that makes sense. So let's move on to the next one.
Okay. Over here, let's hear from you.
So I'm Chris, 29. There was a disagreement, I think, on communication, so, just talking it and then going to get something to eat.
Getting something to eat. I like
With
those.
our last guy back here.
EJ 28. I feel like it's a case-by-case basis. Cause I know love language. So if their love language is they like to be by themselves, I adapt to that. I feel like we all have things that we think we would do in a situation, but the person could change that based on how you feel for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a conversation, in my opinion.
I don't know if he really answered the question, but he did mention the fact that you would think that this is how you're going to react in a situation like this. But then it really depends on how you feel about that person. I think that is very true. Because when you love a person and you really want to keep this person in your life for a long time, you're going to try and avoid being aggressive. You're going to try and avoid saying certain things. I know that in some situations we lose our cool and we're taken by emotions. And things happen when you're angry. Things happen when you're feeling sad. Things happen when you're feeling attacked. But I do think that the point that he mentioned is also a good point. It depends on how you feel about the person and where you see your relationship, like what you really want out of the relationship. It will really guide you on how you react when it comes to disagreements. So, yeah, I agree with that.
So let's switch on over to you. How do you like to come back after, disagreement and all of that? Yeah. Okay, so during disagreements, I feel like I'm the type that likes to solve it pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like conflict. I don't like being angry at someone I love or care about. So for me, I don't want space. I just want to, talk it out. Obviously, if my partner wants space, that's something we could work on and compromise with. But that's just how I like to deal with conflict. I I like to talk it out immediately and see how we can both solve it rather than just try to figure out who's right.
Okay. Gosh, I struggle with this so much. I'm trying to teach myself to deal with it. I'm also this type of person that wants to talk about something right now, but that doesn't help because then emotions get out of hand, we get angry sometimes, and it doesn't help to want to solve something right now, but then you're not doing it the right way. So I'm really trying to work on that. So I relate with this girl when she says that she just wants to get over and done with it and not try and avoid it. I think at first when I felt like, no, we're not gonna leave, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about it, I think the reason why I had that mentality is because I didn't want someone or me running away from a situation that we are basically later in life or at a later stage have to deal with again. But then, like I said, it doesn't help if you guys are gonna fight over this and react in a way that you're gonna regret at a later stage. So it's always better if you can't solve something right there and then in a healthy way. It's always better to take a break and then come back to it. So yeah.
Left. Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
What makes you different from the man standing next to you?
That's a good question.
All right, name and age first.
DJ 28. I don't know him, so I can't really say what makes me different. But I know what I bring to the table. Authenticity.
Okay.
I feel like someone that believes in God, that's like a deal breaker for me if they don't. Someone that knows what they want. You might not have to be there right now.
Yeah.
You have ambition to get there.
Okay.
I'll say. Just because I don't know him, I can't say what I bring different.
Yeah.
Other than looks, right?
Yeah. He starts off by saying, I don't really know the guy standing next to me, so I don't know how different I am from him. But I think the whole point was, if I understand the lady correctly, she's trying to say, what do you think is different about you compared to majority of men? What makes you special, if I can put it like that? I think that's the simplest way to put it. Why do you think you're special? Why do you think I should pick you? I think that's what she was trying to say, but I get this guy's point by saying that I don't really know him, so I can't really say what makes me different from him other than the physical appearance. But he does mention God, that he is a God-fearing man. What else did he mention? Authentic. He said he's authentic. I think that's also important. Yeah, I think those are good points. I think those two, I think it was two
Over here,
that
name and age.
mentioned.
I'm Terrence, I'm 28.
Terrence, you want to just answer her question?
So, like I said, I don't know him, I don't know anybody in this room, but all I can just say about myself is, like, I'm just an ambitious dude. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna go get it. I like to go out, I like to vibe, so I'm a vibe. I don't know these dudes vibing, I'm real lax.
Okay.
Feel me? So, I really don't know, I don't know these dudes, you feel me? They good men, from what I'm them. But I'm him, so that's it. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all are probably going to say the same thing. I don't know this dude, so I don't know how different I am from him, but he did mention ambition. He's a very ambitious guy. Oh, goodness. That is important. That is important in the sense that when you're looking for a future partner, you want them to be ambitious or not. I think that's something that I would appreciate in a specific person or a potential partner. I don't know if it's the fact that he didn't further explain, but it's very underwhelming. It's just underwhelming. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay, your name and age.
I'm DeMarcus and I'm 30.
Marcus. Should we ask him like what makes you different from other men then?
Yeah.
We're all gonna say the same thing. Okay, so what makes you different from other men?
That's a good question. I gotta rethink. Cause I'm about to say,
Yeah, dude.
neither of these guys have balloons. That was all I could say. But different from other men, I don't know them either. So I couldn't even tell you, but like I
Make you
know,
stand up.
Yeah.
just me. I can't give you too much because I don't know them, so I really can't compare myself like for real.
Ah,
I'm
come
not
on,
trying to toot my own horn,
Brad.
but
She wants you to toot your own horn. What makes you stand out?
Yeah.
ain't got nothing else to say on that. But like I mean, for sure. And if you ask another question, I can give you a better answer for sure.
Okay. All right.
That was nothing. You literally did not tell me anything. You literally did not tell me anything. You just told me that you're you, but who is you? That's the question. I'm trying to understand what type of a person you are. Why should I pick you? What makes you special? You can't just tell me that you're you. Okay, what is you? I don't know nothing about you. So he basically didn't answer the question, and they literally even made it easier for him because now they simplified the question and said, what makes you different from other men? What makes you stand out? He's just saying, I'm me, but who's you? We don't know you. What are you talking about?
I don't know who you are.
I'm disappointed. That answer was disappointing.
Name and age.
My name is Paul, I'm 28, and I would say I move very intentionally, very hardworking, and I think actually the thing I'm most proud of is my emotional intelligence, which I've been working on a lot, and I also really love to cook, which is my
Like the cook? Okay.
Thank you.
I love that answer. Emotional intelligence is very important, guys. I think at this point, especially when it comes, I'm gonna say men, but I really want to say partner. The reason why I specifically say men is because, guys, most men are not emotionally intelligent.
You are made of stupid.
They usually will say stuff like, women are too emotional, I want to talk about this logically. They say stuff like that. But emotional intelligence is so important, you guys. I feel like it makes relationships so much easier when you have such a high emotional intelligence, to the point that when you're dealing with the situation, you don't, when I react to something emotionally, it doesn't look like I'm crazy or I'm overreacting. You're emotionally intelligent to the point that you, even though you don't understand why I'm reacting this certain way, I don't know how to put it, like you're willing to understand. Do you get what I mean? Like, you're gonna ask me, babe, why are you reacting the way that you're reacting? What hurts you about this? What makes you angry about this? I value emotional intelligence, so I'm happy that this guy mentioned something like this. He did also mention that I cook a lot, which is something that most women have come to appreciate, because gone are the days when it's a woman's job to be in the kitchen. We like also being spoiled, so I appreciate a man that can cook. So those are good points. I'm really happy with those points. I think so far this guy is my favorite.
And over here, name and age, and it answers your question.
I'm Samson, 28, save the best for last. Yeah, I'm him. So I just feel like I stand out because I'm that guy. Light up the room. All my friends, all my peoples can tell you that. Whenever Samson's in the room, it's a fun time. I feel like I'm on my stuff, girl, on my stuff. Yeah, I'm just chill. I'm that guy.
Can I see eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
literally like this guy. I think even from the first question, from the first round that we looked at right now with the last lady, I like him. He smiles a lot. He looks like a fun guy. Did he answer this question to my satisfaction? Not so much, but I think I'm growing fond of him. He looks like a very happy person. He's smiling a lot. He jokes around a lot. Even his confidence is not coming out as arrogance, if I can put it like that. So I really like him, but all he said is, I'm that guy. It's me. Whatever.
I'm the guy!
Stop saying you're the guy. We all know that you're not the guy.
But I like him. I still like him. Okay, let's move on to the next section.
Let's go ahead and ask them another question.
Define communication in a relationship.
Define communication in a relationship.
Say defining communication is like just being consistent. I would say having a better understanding of how she would like to communicate. Like, I mean, if I'm gonna say like let's say going to work or whatever, you going through it. I'm giving you a call, like, you know, checking in on you.
Yeah.
If you feeling down, like I'm just making sure I'm checking in on you, checking in with me. Just pretty much like having that consistency back and forth.
Okay.
And I think that's about it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get the last part. I literally did not get the last part, but I'm happy with his answer. I like the fact that he's saying going back and forth, communicating with each other. I think it's important to, I know that some people get annoyed by the fact that you constantly need to update your partner. Let's say, for instance, you're at work, right? And you're gonna attend a meeting. Then you let your partner know that I'm going to a meeting right now. So in case you're looking for me, I'm not gonna be available. And I know that sometimes we're so busy to the point that sometimes we forget doing that. But then if it's gonna be a pattern, if you're gonna keep forgetting, then it clearly shows that you're not trying to do that. You're not forgetting, you're just not trying to do that. I don't see how it could be annoying. It literally takes 2 seconds, 5 seconds to take someone and let them know what's happening right now. If you don't want to do that, don't get into a relationship.
6 signs that you are not ready for a relationship.
Because I feel like then you don't want to work on a relationship. Being in a healthy relationship takes work, and that is, communication is a very big part of that work. So going back and forth, updating your partner what's happening, you don't need to say every detail, like I'm going for break right now, but then you have to communicate stuff like, I'm not going to be available from this time on because I'm doing this and this and this. You don't want to now, only after 5 hours that your partner was trying to get hold of you and they couldn't get hold of you, and only now you come back and, oh, I was in a meeting, but why didn't you say? You know what I mean? They're not trying to control you, but you need to let them know so that they understand why you're not picking up your phone. It's not a matter of not trusting your person, it's just a matter of being considerate. You get what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that answer and I agree with it.
Over here?
Yeah, communication is a big thing in a relationship.
Is it what?
It's a big thing.
It is.
For me, it's just letting you know what I got going on. So, like, for myself, it'll be days, not days, but it'll be times during the day where I'm gonna duck off. So I have stuff I have to do. It's gonna be for the betterment of both of us if we're gonna keep it being. So I just need to let you know, I might not talk to you for a few hours.
Yeah.
But during those few hours, you know what I'm doing. I'm at the crib, I'm training, I'm doing something. So it's like, just understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, and then, you know, when I leave, when I'm done.
Exactly what we just said now. Absolutely nothing wrong with being busy, as long as you let me know that you're busy right now. You're not going to be able to talk to me for this amount of time. And like, that's as much as people want to say now, just because I didn't tell you and I was busy with this, you don't trust me. You letting me know what's happening and letting me know that I'm not gonna get hold of you for this amount of time is actually you or us building trust in this relationship. You get what I mean? Because now I don't have to question myself. But I know about my opinion. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And over here, let's hear from you.
Alright, say the best for last again.
This guy.
Yeah, communication. It's just two people, two grown people talking back to each other. So I feel like, you know, let each other know what the deal is, what you got going on, this and that. I feel like there should be no misunderstanding and just two people, you know, just understanding each other. So that's about it.
Basically, we should try and avoid misunderstanding. Try and avoid misunderstanding. And the best way to do that is to communicate. This is what I'm doing. This is what I was doing. I'm not saying that all the time you're gonna, like I said, it's not like all the time you're gonna have the time to update your partner and say, this is where I'm going right now, I'm not gonna be available. And sometimes things just come up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
When something happens suddenly and unexpectedly.
But make sure that it doesn't become a pattern, because if it becomes a pattern, we're gonna have problems. Okay, we're gonna fight, okay? And you don't want us to fight, okay?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside?
So yeah, I think we are done with this section or not.
Alright, so we've got two guys left. Guys, any questions for her? Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Let's go over here. Alright, go ahead with your question.
Yeah. What's your definition of communication?
I just feel like somebody who's not scared to, like, you know, say anything to each other, like, no matter how hard it could be, like, as long as you communicate with that person and you just talk to them. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? Oh, what was your last relationship?
My last relationship was like a year and a half ago. It was a 7-year relationship. My first relationship.
Why did it end?
I feel like we was on different levels and then it just didn't work out.
Keep going. What type of level are you on right now?
What type of level I'm on right now? I'm on a big level, like I'm focusing on myself right now and trying to better myself. So yeah. What about you?
I guess me too, but I feel like I have room to bring someone along. So I feel like I'm getting older, so I want to, you know, bond with somebody, get that type of feel. So that's the type of journey vibe I'm on right now too. So you know.
Okay.
Any kids?
No.
Kids.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
That's not a good sign. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and why not?
I feel like you kept saying save the best for last and it wasn't really giving best for last.
No, what do you mean?
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Let's head back because we did get another pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Him.
I misjudged what I thought I was feeling. I thought y'all vibed out, and with that, I didn't like that.
What's your problem? What's your problem? You came here to compete for a person. So what happens with someone else and a potential partner is none of your business.
It's none of your business.
You need to stand your ground. Don't worry about what's happening over there. You keep your balloon. You're in a competition right here. So you keep competing. You don't now get your ego bruised just because you see that there's some little thing going on there. You don't know what's happening. So I don't like it when these guys or these girls do something like that. Like, just keep your balloon, bruh. Why are you scared? Don't you trust yourself? Or are you scared? You came to this competition for a love. You're competing for a partner. You're competing for love. So there's no need to feel the pressure. Okay, maybe feel the pressure, but there's no need for you to doubt yourself. There's no need for you to say, nah, you guys are vibing, so I'm not trying to Did she say that? She didn't say that. So now you popped your balloon prematurely and it's not giving. We don't like that. So stop it. So now before I forget, I just want to get to the point that this lady was saying. It doesn't matter how hard something is, you need to communicate it. Tell me what you need to tell me. Don't spare my feelings. Yes, you love this person, you don't want to hurt them, but tell me what you're feeling, tell me what you're thinking, so that we can work through it. Don't hide things from me, don't keep things from me just because you don't want to hurt me. And now, basically, I'm going to feel like you're lying to me. You get what I mean? Tell me as bitter as it is. Give it to me as the way that it is. Do you get it? So I really like that point that she made. But let's get back to this boy. Why did you pop your balloon?
You go, right?
It's not necessary. I ain't like it. I thought that was gonna be a real good match.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So you actually do like her?
Yeah, she's exceptional. Yeah.
So do you want your balloon back or?
Nah, because what I witnessed still wasn't good vibes for
I'm
me.
thinking.
And she don't like, you know what?
Yeah.
Anybody say look like Ken? That we put there or whatever? Yeah, that's who you look like.
Who's Ken?
They were like, yeah.
I'm a YouTuber.
I'm
a
cracking up.
YouTuber though.
Yeah. You seem like you play with a lot of people though. You seem like you play with a lot of females.
You heard that.
I ain't never did that. No.
Good.
That's a misconception.
Let's head on back. Alright, well that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that she didn't take this one because firstly, his answers were not so great. Secondly, you popped your balloon because your ego was bruised. That's not a good look. Thirdly, he does look like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
That's my opinion. He looks like he hasn't grown yet. He looks and acts like he hasn't grown yet. She does say that he looks like he plays around. I don't know how I feel about like this thing of looking at someone and saying you look like a player and but even the way that he talks, even his answers are not giving, like you're literally not giving anything. So I'm glad that she didn't fall for him. So yeah. Okay guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I really enjoyed reacting to these and I think they were good sections. Yeah, I enjoyed this. If you do have any suggestions of videos that I can react to, so please comment down below. I'll also do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you've watched till this far, it clearly shows that you enjoyed this video. It clearly shows that you're going to enjoy the more videos that I'm going to put out. So you don't want to miss out. Please do subscribe. Please do like this video. I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you. Subscribe, like and share. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Bye.